cooperation agreement with Brasilia. Interesting. All right, so Kingtopia is ready. Establish a trade route here. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, okay. This one was completed. Okay, so I should have checked Kingtopia first. We'll reassign this one to Bolopolis. Let's try to get everybody up and running. Okay, we've got some more aliens to clean out up here in the woods. Easy clear. We'll be able to get that guy next turn. We'll send in our Cinder to reinforce. Okay, let's see. We've got some additional Cinder units ready to come up. It's probably worth keeping an eye on this miasma right here. Him. Yeah, we'll have him disembark up there later on. This unit's finished. We'll jump to Launch Fest. Its own good time. All right. I'm ready to go ahead and continue. Let's see about getting an academy up and running for the extra science. I've got a trade vessel here in Faraxicon. Let's see this. Where can we send him off to? So by far and away, the most valuable is our trade route out to Slavic Federation here. So that'll be at least the third trade vessel there. Which means the Slavic Federation will be well inclined to like us. Okay, there should be some Franco-Iberian cities up this neck of the woods. Oh, there's Izar. Okay, good. Might be able to start assigning somebody up there from Bolopolis pretty soon. Pushing our military up here, clear out some more aliens. Kingtopia is in need of something. Let's see, what would Kingtopia benefit by? So we could definitely put a laboratory in place. That would help us out a fair bit. No wonders that I really want to, well, can't build the Emancipation Gate quite yet. The water refinery, we've got a fair number of water tiles we're going to be working in the course of this anyway. Be pretty valuable, but I think best overall would be the bonus for that. Okay, so we've got a worker unit ready to go. We're going to go ahead and have them start up next turn. We'll have the educators stay in place for right now and go ahead and continue. Yeah, what should I say? My agents won't be caught next time. Ha ha ha. Oops. Stupid sea dragons. Well, at least my ocean trade units are protected pretty well. All right, quest decision. Let's see what we do. Okay, artist flocked up to the cell cradle. Okay, so focused on one person, we can monitor their cell link, turning them into a passive covert agent without them even knowing, or used broadly across the city. We could reduce food consumption. So we could carry over that or get an additional covert agent. Kind of like that. I just did lose one, so that would be pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and take that as an option. All right, we can go ahead and we can reassign this person to Bolopolis. All right, and let's see what our trade vessels are ready to do. We should have one in Kingtopia ready to go now. Where would you like to trade off to? So, sending this person to Faraxicon might not be a bad idea. See, that's going to crank out Cynosure a little bit faster. This explorer is ready to continue their work. We will send them, yeah, we're going to send them over to the new continent in just a minute. Somewhere new to explore. Now, I do know there are a lot of, oh, what is this? What is this? We have a city cropping up in our backyard. I don't think I like that very much. So I think what we will do is we will make some diplomatic protestations to Franco-Iberia. Ooh, let's stay away from the Kraken for right now. What say? Let's say we stay away from that guy. So let's go ahead and we'll yell at Elodie for a moment.
Que veux-tu, espèce de malotru?
Oh. Discuss.
Go away. Certainement pas.
Boo. I'm going to publicly condemn her. And now it's time to strategically realign some resources to come back and help out. I wish I had noticed that before I'd started to pipe all these siege units up there. That's all right. We'll begin to move these guys back a little bit. Should have plenty of alien fighters on that side of things. Okay, so educators still is he out of range? Yeah. Yeah, still out of range. That would be a pretty solid victory for these guys. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll have this guy build a Fraxite mine. Starting next turn, that would be a pretty decisive victory too. We'll go ahead and move him up to reserve. Take him out right now. A little more towards the only good bug's a dead bug achievement. That makes me happy. All right, so we've cleared this side of things out. This explorer up here, and him next turn. This trade vessel's ready to go. So we could trade out to Izar, but I'm pretty sure we're going to end up at war with Elodie pretty soon. Still, that's a lot of energy in the meantime. Certainly worth having. This explorer is ready to go. Let's actually let's use this explorer as a tactical scout for a moment. We'll keep an eye on things here, and then go ahead and see where we would. Getting an internal trade route up with Seedland is a good idea. And let's requeue Launchfest. Let's see, are we ready to add something to our network? We could add a cell cradle, help out on that side, which would be good, but I think what we actually want to build is a saber to help us out in the liberation of this city here. And we will add a cinder to this stack as well. Actually, I'm going to prioritize the cinder first. So I'm going to get a new city on the coast. And choose production, Frankotopia. Okay, our prophet is ready for an upgrade. We'll go ahead and go seasoned. See, we've constructed our paddock there. That's pretty great. So we'll go ahead and I'm actually going to remove this worker. Let's see. We've got 10 Xenomass right there. That'd be pretty fun. Used up all their moves for the turn, unfortunately. And adjust up, and that is everybody for this turn. We'll go ahead and continue on.
Of course, consensus is uninspiring and trite. However, inspiring original ideas are often tragically wrong-headed.
Alright, Precog Project Wonders available too. That's pretty cool.
I dream of a day when our mortal form can stand beneath the skies of any planet, without fear or apology.
Okay, I've got some unit promotions available. We are, well, let's see. We've got just enough for True Cinder, so we'll go ahead and we will choose that. So we have the option of 30% in our own territory or plus 30% when defending. I actually really like 30% when defending because that means they can really be used to frontline a bunch of things. Okay, we're ready for the Arbiter. That's good. Arbiter is plus 30% when defending, or plus 15% when next to a friendly unit. This is an interesting one. Since we're doing a lot of sea exploration and getting a lot of sea dragons rolling up on things, this feels like this would be pretty solid, especially because I don't know that we're going to be attacking from the ocean anytime soon. And I do know I want to explore out a little more, so we'll go ahead and we'll take that. Ready for a new research project. Okay, so we've explored quite a bit out on these trees. We still need to raise our supremacy level up a little bit more in order to continue. We've just finished collaborative thought. Euthenics is available. There's some cool stuff out this tree. The Civil Crush, the Soma Distillery. Again, health isn't really an issue because for me right now. TerraVault, although that's purity related, that's a pretty solid one too. We need to go into Euthenics. That might be pretty good, although nobody else seems to be playing the Covert Ops game quite as hard as I am. We could go into Xenonova, which would be pretty fantastic. Artificial Evolution has some cool stuff in it, although that would be a pretty solid one for us as well too. Getting the science from our farms. Would it be better to do that or orbital fabrication? Well, the production's not really an issue right now. Generator improvements I have a lot of, which would be solid in the sense that they would now start yielding that. The borehole, that's a purity related improvement. I don't think I need to go in that direction necessarily. Neural uploading. Get access to the Angel. That would be pretty good. Again, pretty solid military unit, something we could potentially send in there as well. But I really like the idea of going for alien materials. That's not too far away. We'll go ahead and we will head out in that direction. Get that science from that farm. That's just going to lead to more and more success over time. We need to establish a trade. Oh no, that. Okay, so we're capped out on trade here. Firaxicon needs more trade routes open to it as well. Let's go ahead and we're going to send in this explorer first. So a little bit of a bottleneck down here, but that's okay. We've got the time for it. Launchfest has no trade routes available. We do have an additional trade route available. That should finish up at Firaxicon as well. All right, so we know we need to build some additional improvements around here. We've gotten those Reslin paddocks set up for us. That's always a good thing. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and we'll set up. All right, again, we've got a trade route going over here. It was a Kraken there earlier. There's still a Kraken. I like going the other way. Go up here towards the roof of the world. You can see that there's plenty of space. Have this guy start a Xenomass well. Oh, don't have the tech for it. I thought we had researched the tech. That would have been good to know beforehand. So we'll let that be for the time being. I will move this guy up here. He can help out with control and delete. I've got a veterancy bonus here. We'll go ahead and choose seasons for these guys. These guys are in solid shape, but it's probably worth picking off these. I always feel oh, that was my siege unit. I didn't intend to do that. Well, we'll clear off. very nice of them to line up right in front of the gun for the, well, doesn't always work out the way you want it, I guess. These guys are ready to move over here. These guys are on the road. Maybe they're in a turn or two. These guys don't have enough movement to get in position. Set them in place for the time being. That for right now. This prophet I am relocating so he can help out potentially down here, taking the city. That's a lot of bugs all of a sudden. And that's where plus 30% on defense just proves how awesome that can be. Let's get him out of the miasma. Let's see, we've got an agent recruited. All right, we're using our agents right now to help us with the covert ops. Just 5 turns from Sinus Shore. That feels pretty solid right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to recall. I'll move this guy down. Bringing this siege unit up where he can help out. Have to go all the way around the coast. With this infantry unit, but that is all right. Go ahead and explore around the north side of the world here. Okay, let's see. We've got a cavalry unit ready to go. Somebody had asked what difficulty we're playing on. This is just conventional difficulty, Mercury difficulty. Alright, so let's send this explorer out. We're going to head up here, hope that we can find some alien ruins or something kind of interesting to work on. Bring these infantry back in range a little bit. Clear out these guys. We will switch. Switch out these guys a little bit here. And then, yeah, because of the woods. Just go ahead and back that up there. So we've got all sorts of interesting options here. Again, where to assign this guy? The sending him out to Izar, I do think that's going to end up being the best bet right now. And then we'll pipe a little bit to Sealand as well too. And where do we need some production? Sealand needs some production. So Sealand, what do you need, Sealand? With your population of 9, you've got a fair bit. I should build a worker for you. At least get a work barge up and going. So we'll get a work barge up to start working some of these coastal tiles, or that algae bloom, which you aren't doing anything with right now. So go ahead. Oh, this guy wants orders. You can have orders. On your next turn, you can start building up there. Oh, good. Why do you fight against this world? Largely because those cinders are cleaning up right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll give this guy another veterancy promotion here. Let's go ahead and clear out this nest. I have no qualms about taking out a bunch of filth beetles, clearing out a nest for some sake. Actually, there's a lot of frax. There's a fair amount of fraxite up there. That's a big one. That's a 10. That's an 8. That's a 2. Whenever it becomes time to expand again, it might be worth looking at. All right, so we need a construction project for here. Would it make sense? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll build a colonist. Send a colonist up that way. Hinktopia, you're ready for some production. What do you want, Hinktopia? We've got all sorts of choices. I think we need something that's going to benefit us out on the coast here. Ultrasonic fence, I don't know that we need to worry about too much. Very few alien nests, and I don't know that we're getting approached a lot from the sea. We're protecting ourselves on that side. Gene garden, can't build because we don't have enough purity. Clinic is fast enough. That's one turn, but maybe not the best choice for right now. I don't know that we need artist specialists right offhand. Laboratory is a solid choice, but I like, we don't have any locally workable any locally workable copper. And so the laboratory is probably the best bet we can do right now. All right, so this unit has now done his work. I was going to assign that back down south, but I think what we'll do instead is send this guy over here and start farming up this neck of the woods. All right, we've got an educator ready to go here. All right, our scout. Let's see, this unit's going to move around here. Let's see, I need this. Go ahead and we'll use this educator as our northern bombardment option. Okay, who else needs orders? Who else wants orders this turn? This way a little bit. This profit. Splitting the difference right now. Okay, so let's see, over here. Now we're able to, well, let's try this. Park up on a hill for safety. We can be a Hugel Parker. Petroleum up there. This is actually a fantastic spot. This wilds zone. Really very pleasant. Okay, move these infantry over here, get them out of the way. We'll have this center fort file till it heals. We'll have these guys. They are moved this way. Yep. And was moving this guy down south to help out as well too. All right, so let's see. There's Rangi. That's good. Potentially another trading partner in a few turns when everything starts going south with Elodie. All the way up the edge there. All right, and next turn we'll jump down. This guy is ready to build a quarry. Find him for the time being. Let's get this this worker out onto that algae. Racking up that experience. Right. Are we within bombardment? Yes, that's good. That's what I wanted to see right there. So get this. We're really going to have to walk that siege unit up to the edge of the territory. That's not ideal, but if we were to shift down, taking damage from miasma, that wouldn't be good either. So we'll just hold in place. Well, we'll advance a bit. Let's see, ready for production in Sealand. Again, can't build the gene garden. Site a nursery, all sorts of food from the marsh, but we don't need that because it's not marshy territory per se. The auto plant would be pretty good, and we've got enough trade routes from there that that would be a pretty solid choice as well too. So we're going to choose discipline for these guys. We can clear out either of these wolf beetle packs. I think we'll clear out this one. Farms down here. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll clear out these guys here. Solid. That always feels good. Around hell. All right, so we're coming up on 250 shortly, and I think on this next turn or two we'll just about be ready to start the invasion, as it were. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and start kicking off my next academy here. How many turns were we from completing Cynosure? Just 3 turns. Oh, so close. Getting closer. And this guy is continuing his round-the-world tour. This guy's continuing to check out the exciting north. Plenty of stuff up here. There's an alien skeleton. That would be worth getting an explorer over to take a look at. Yeah. These dragons do not like me. Okay. Oh, agent was detected. Let's go ahead and reassign this agent. Let's go ahead and send him the core. You're about getting pretty close though. Let's see, who can we get this guy down there in time? No, I don't think we're going to be able to kick off an attack on that city, on that station this week. Unfortunately, that's a shame. Would really have enjoyed doing that. I'm going to go ahead, and I think we will wrap it up here shortly. We'll finish all of our actions for this turn, and then get ready to park it for another week. So we're getting asked a lot about, what kind of things we're going to be doing from here out. I'd like to have somebody, I'd like to bring a guest on next week and talk a little bit about basic modding. Modding is something that is really critical to Civ. People do a lot of incredible mods. They've already come up with some amazing things for Beyond Earth that the team has really enjoyed, seeing what people do, the ideas that people have, and how they want to implement in it. So I think what we'll do for our next live stream is we'll kick off a short series on kind of the basics of modding, what it is, how you do it, some simple mods, and then if there's interest, we might be able to move on to some of the more complex mods that are out there that you can do with some of the tools that we have. that should be a lot of fun. So we'll give you a little bit more information about that as we get closer to next week's broadcast. But let's bring it back to the studio for a minute. I did want to tell you that we're going to continue to broadcast through the month of November. We're hoping to continue our weekly live stream series. And then we're going to shut down for a little bit in December. We're going to break down the setup that we have here at Firaxis and put it back together for the new year so that we can continue to bring you some more programming. We can bring you a little bit better looking content, more stable, better looking picture, things like that. We want this to be better for you. But we really do appreciate it for you guys who have been tuning in for these live streams. They've been a lot of fun for us to do, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as a way to look at Beyond Earth. And we hope you've been having fun with Beyond Earth now that it's out in the wild and you've had a chance to play it. So thanks for joining us this week. We'll post more information on our mod live stream for next week. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.